Hello there, this is Amy with the Oak Ash and Thorn Mystic, and I have an unboxing reveal of another indie deck. And this one I haven't seen but maybe one or two videos of, so I'm pretty convinced it's not very common out there. I will put in the comments where you can purchase this, and it is a mushroom deck, in case you didn't know what Mykologia stood for. This is how it comes. I have not opened the bag yet, so that is upcoming. We'll take a quick little look at the book first, though. And this is a second edition. I did have the first edition, and it was only maybe 30 cards or something, and I went ahead and rehomed it when I saw this one. As soon as it came in the mail, the other one left. So it's by Lila Dent. Or Lila Dent, I'm not really sure how you say that. Let's see here. And it talks about why fungi. There is no table of contents. So what's in this deck, the uses for the deck. There's keywords. So you'll see this, the cards are square, so you can look at the keyword that's facing up or down if the name's up. And that will be the keyword that's the strongest. But the other keywords are there as well. And let's see. Card backgrounds are black and white. There are chakra colors involved. There is something called glitter, rainbow, and brown. These are all kind of categories that the mushrooms fall in. And there is tarot, astrological, crystal, and/or herb references and commentary where it's relevant. You have the 4 elements and a food for thought section. And then about the author, then it jumps right into the cards. You have the name. There is a Latin name here. There's some keywords up there. And then it talks about the mushroom. And here too. And then here's your food for thought. There is a lot of cards. And there are no... this is the very end of the book. It actually ends there with a little, may the mycelial magic ever be with you. There are no spreads. It's just a nice oracle deck. It is a thick book, as you can see. Give you both sides. All right, I'm going to set that aside. Get them out of this bag here. So, when I said the other deck was 30, this one is exponentially larger. I'm going to remember how many cards are in here. I'm going to look inside. If it says how many there are. 101 cards. And it looks like there's our nice little bag they go in. We got some stickers. Awesome. I'll probably put those on like my water bottle or my computer or something. I love stickers. So here is the deck. As I struggle to open the packaging here. I'm going to take my ring off. All right. So we'll look at the backs of the cards first. So it's the underside of a mushroom. That's actually like a mushroom spore print is what that is. And cards are pretty thin, but they seem to bounce back pretty well. This is going to probably be thick deck to shuffle, but it shouldn't be a problem. As you can see here, I can hold on to it pretty well. But the sheer volume of cards might make it a little difficult, but that's okay with me. All right, so I'm going to get this down a little bit closer so we can see the cards, and they're going to try to, they're very slick, so I'm going to set them right there for a moment. All right, I got this down really low, so I might bump the camera. I'm going to try not to, but I'm going to keep a finger here because they want to slide all over the place. So here we have the yellow staghorn, and as you can see, there's a color association here, and then 3 keywords here and here. And a little drawing of the mushroom. And I'm not going to pronounce all of these. We're just going to kind of go through them. Oh, wrinkled peach. That one I can say. Wood ear. Which is better? We have that all over our woods down there. I see it everywhere. Veiled lady. The upright coral fungus. I have seen this down in our woods as well. Unicorn mushroom. I probably have seen that one and didn't know what it was. Turkey tail. We of course have lots of that one. True morel. I haven't seen that one in our woods, but I know it's around. Tortotubus. Sure. Don't know what that one is. Tippler's bane. It's kind of looks like it might be in the same family as the shaggy manes, possibly. We'll see. Tinder polypore. I definitely have those down there. And see here, it gives us a fire element too. Thick maize polypore. I've seen those as well. The sickener. That doesn't sound very fun. I've seen the russulas of that color down in the woods though. Star jelly. SpongeBob fungus. That's funny. Split gill. They're trying to escape on me again. Soft slipper. Snow fungus. Snake rot. That must be something underground. That's kind of what it looks like. Silver leaf. Shimeji. Shiitake. The delicious ones. Shaggy ink cap. Yep, it's a coprinus as well. I've seen those. The rooter. Rogue mushroom. I believe that's the one that grows underwater. It's supposed to be here in Oregon too. Reishi. I would love to find those. Red cage. And notice the color changes up here and sometimes behind the picture as well. Porcelain fungus. Poison fire coral. Pink oyster. Parrot wax cap. Those are really pretty. I love the green color. Orchid's helper. Let me get those lined up again. Orange pore fungus. Old man of the woods. Mucor mold. That looks like maybe a microscope zooming in on that. Moth's bane. That looked like it was growing on a moth pupae or something. That's interesting. Miracle mold. So it looks like molds are included in this fungus stuff too. Matsutake, another good one to eat. Maitake, that one too. Lobster. And those are a parasitic mushroom that grow on a russula species. Lion's mane. Those are supposed to be amazing. Leaf spot, our bane in the gardening world. Leaf cutters fungus. So this is where the ants will take the leaves and they're actually propagating this fungus in their nests. Laughing Jim. Jewel lichen. Jelly drops. Jack-o'-lantern. Indigo milk cap. So anything lactarius is going to be a milk cap because lactarius stands for milk. Icicle fungus. Humongous fungus. Honey mushroom. Those are found all over, I believe it's the Ochocos in around Prineville, and it's the largest fungus in the world. And they're actually detrimental to the trees, but they're actually edible too. Hedgehogs, edible. Hat thrower. Never heard of that one, but that's kind of cool. Hair ice, we have that here. So that one I've read is only found in the 45th parallel of the world, Northern Hemisphere. And we happen to have it here where I live in Oregon. I have pictures of it. Green elf cup. Gray knight. Gold cap. So that one happens to be a psychedelic mushroom. Giant puffball. Edible. Ghost flower. That's actually not a fungus. That is a parasitic plant that gets all of its nutrients from its host plant. Fly agaric. Everybody knows that one, I think. A fairy ring. Eyelash cup. Kind of creepy looking. Eternal light mushroom. Those are cool. I love mycenas anyway, but that one's really neat. Ergo. That is what the mold that grows in wheat plants, and it can actually make you pretty sick. Dune cup. Dog lichen. Destroying angel. Quite poisonous. Leave that one alone. Desert shaggy mane. You don't think about mushrooms being in the desert. Dead man's fingers. Those are kind of creepy too. Common stinkhorn. Chicken of the woods. Those are very edible. Chaga, very medicinal. Grows on birch trees, but it's also very endangered, so you don't want to be taking it from the woods if you can help it. Cauliflower mushroom. I believe those are edible too. Candy caps. Those are edible. Candida. That's yeast. Button mushroom. That's what you find at the grocery store. British soldiers. Bread of heaven. I don't know anything about that one. Brain mushroom. Bonnet mold. So it must be a mold that grows on other mushrooms. Blue stain. Bleeding tooth. Those are cool looking. Bleach cup. Don't know that one. Black trumpets. Black truffle. We have an Oregon truffle here. There's an Oregon black and I think an Oregon white both. Black knot of cherry. So that's a fungus that kills the tree. Bitter oyster. Looks like it also lights up at night. Bird's nest. I have seen tons of this down in our woods. They're cute. Birch polypore. Bicolored deceiver. Beefsteak fungus. Barometer earth star. Those things explode. Azalea apples, another fungus that grows on a plant that's kind of detrimental to the plant. Ash tree bolete. Artist conch, as you can see what it's used for. Anemone stinkhorn, creepy looking too. An amethyst deceiver, they're pretty. Alder tongue, I think that's another one that grows on the tree. Shaman, oh wait, I have it turned, sorry. Agarican, those we have out here too. Then that was it. All right, I'm gonna back my camera up and see if I can shuffle these. All right, let's see what we can do here. Oh my gosh, they don't bend. There's too many, so I have to just let them fall. But they are small enough that it's not hard to hold them anyway. So obviously, I'll just do it like that. You can do it this way as well. I'm just gonna grab one out to look at it. All right, we have the tinder polypore. And we see it has little goes a long way and sparks. It's a fire element. See if I can find it in here. I believe they're alphabetical. Yes, they are. Fantastic. All right, so get a good look at that card. And we see the brown color on it. We'll see what that means here in a second. I'll set it aside. All right, well, let's see. And it's Fomes fomentarius is its Latin name. Many of the polypore fungi have utility as fire-starting materials, but tinder polypore is definitely the most famous, especially after 5,000-year-old mummified body of Otzi the Iceman was found carrying multiple pieces of it in his toolkit. When this fungus appears, you should definitely consider the element of fire and its energy in your life. Is there anything that needs kindling or sparking? From the perspective of a warning, if you're seeing metaphorical smoke right now, there might very well be a fire behind it, so don't ignore your instincts. Interestingly enough, another word for this polypore is the French word amadou, referring specifically to the dried and prepared form of the fungus used for fire starting, and also for making felt-like clothing and either items such as hats. It's not totally clear where this moniker came from, but another meaning of this word in French is a lover, which reminds us of further associations of fire energy with passion, excitement, and even romance. What's got you feeling hot right now? What fuel could stoke your flames even higher? You might just see sparks start to fly in a certain situation close to you, so be ready to handle a blaze when it happens. Fire, of course, is not a toy, however, and should not be used in casual manner. Darker side of fire energy could manifest as uncontrollable rage or angry outbursts, recklessness, burning bridges, and later regretting them, etc. So if you're feeling heated in a bad way, this may be a good time to take a step back and try to cool down. In Ayurvedic medicine, having too much fire energy can be alleviated by certain dietary or physical practices that rebalance the complementary energies of earth, kapha, and air, vata, in the body and spirit, so this may be something you want to look into further. Tinder polypore reminds us that explosive power can come in very small packages. Just one tiny pinch of properly prepared amadou can set a hearty campfire blazing in seconds. So now is definitely a time to think before leaping and not underestimate the potential consequences of your actions. Less might be more in a crucial situation. If in doubt, maybe dial it back. With fire element at your side, you can always fan the flames later with ease, but it's much harder to put out a raging forest fire once it's gotten out of hand. Food for thought. The fire you kindle for your enemy often burns yourself more than them. Chinese proverb. So there you have it. We have the Tinder Polypore. I was going to look and see what the brown color was. I can't remember right offhand. And so I think, let's see, brown. Yeah, it's just all other cards in this general category. Yeah, so yeah, you can see there's black and white cards, there's chakra colors, there's, sorry, glitter, which is star jelly, and rainbow, which is jelly drops, and then brown is everything else. So there you have it. All right, I will link it down below along with my website, Facebook, and Instagram. Please like, follow, subscribe me, and I will be back again with hopefully a deck pairing video next time. Thanks so much.